Liberate jagame taro nagahanege avatumikete Bhuma jayandun devanjalatala visameya kaganda managa Titanda santikeya muniva hotanang sanavome sunandu Buddhan dasanakalo ayam vadanta Dhamma savanakalo ayam vadanta Sangham pahirupasanakalo ayam vadanta.
Hello everyone. It's been quite a journey the last couple of years. My transition from being a senior abbot of Vimutti Buddhist Monastery into Laylife. Every day has been a real adventure, and in many ways still feel like I'm on Tudong, which is a wandering practice. Still feel very connected to the Dhamma, and I'm happy to talk a bit about the transition. The transition itself has been surprisingly smooth, and I didn't really know how it would be. The decision to disrobe was quite a very serious consideration, and I reflected a lot on that change in lifestyle before making the commitment. And I really didn't know, how it would go. It was easy to let go of being abbot of the monastery, because being abbot is mainly just hard work, so that was no problem. I could let go of that, and even let go of the perks of being a senior monk and whatnot. That was fairly easy to let go of. But I didn't really know after, if I did disrobe, you can't easily go back. You can't just go back to being a senior monk. So it was really like, okay, am I going to do this? But every big decision I've made in my life, I've just followed what felt right in my gut or my heart, and it just seemed that all causes and conditions were leading in a certain direction, and generally I've always trusted that. It's never led me astray in the past. So even though I didn't really know how it would go, I followed that. Just felt like, okay, well, this is the beginning of a new phase, and I can either resist that or I can go with it. So I decided to go with it, and fortunately I haven't had any regrets. I haven't had any like crisis of meaning or what's the purpose of my life. Now I still feel very connected to the Dhamma. I love the forest tradition. I feel very fortunate and grateful for all that time that I spent as a monk. Really is just such a wonderful opportunity that I've had in the forest tradition. So I'll always be grateful for that. And it has just been time for a new phase in life. My time has been generally split between time in California, where I have a nice kuti in a forest, and my family is there, and here in Auckland, New Zealand. Auckland will always and still feels very much like home, so I have a lot of connection here and hope to retain that connection on into the future. Generally, I still feel blessed in my life. Life is, samsara aside, life is actually been pretty good, and I'm surrounded by wonderful people, caring people, loving family, good friends. You know, through the whole process, it's actually been fairly peaceful, surprisingly peaceful and pleasant. So I have no regrets as to where I've ended up, and feel very positive and hopeful for the future. I continue to teach a bit, although I'm really enjoying my newfound free time. As abbot, I was just so busy, just so much work, basically 7 days a week. So I actually have a lot more free time for meditation now. So yeah, I'm fine with where I've ended up, and I feel very grateful. I want to live my life full of gratitude and joy that comes from continuing to be connected with the larger, longer path towards liberation, and enjoying the process, and just grateful for all the good things and people in my life. I'm very proud of what we accomplished at Vimutti. I'm confident that I did a very good job, and we created a beautiful community. We created a beautiful space, and very, very satisfied with all of the good work that I and all of our Dhamma friends accomplished in Vimutti over the 18 years that I was there. So I feel very good about that. Building a stupa to honor the relics of the Buddha, I know I can die in peace. So I feel good about that. So I feel like I'm still learning and growing. I never want to stop learning and growing. So I'm just taking it into a new phase in life, and merely want to continue on living my life full of joy, gratitude, and love for all the people, all the good people in my life. And so I feel very fortunate still that I'm surrounded by wonderful Dhamma friends. Now it's time for a new phase in life, and I'm continuing to grow and learn with every day.
Dhamma